So, I received a subscriber question wanting me to make a video about good girl behavior and being able to have anything you want. If you want to know what I think about that and how to deal with that, if that's what you think about manifestation, good person behavior, good girl behavior, whatever, then stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to another rousing episode of Spilling the Tea Tuesday, which I know is hella late, so whether you want to consider what's up with you Wednesday or tripping balls Thursday, don't really care. Still going to consider it an episode of Spilling the Tea Tuesday, but anywho, my name is Flossie and I'm a mindset coach. One of the funniest, wittiest mindset coaches here on YouTube. If you would like one-on-one coaching with me, links will be in the description box below, because guess what, bitches? I'm back from vacation, opening all of my coaching back up, including rampages, and I'm gonna have another Get Your Shit GYS Bootcamp. Why? Because it is hella fun and people get their shit. So I haven't made the video about that yet where I talk about what success people have had, but overall people felt like they were getting movement with their SPs. They felt at peace in the manifestation process. So if you're someone who feels like you're doing everything wrong, you don't have a clean mental diet, you don't know how to develop a routine and stick to it, you feel like you're blocked, stuck, not getting your shit, not having peace in the manifestation process, always feeling anxious, miserable, and you want to be in a community of like-minded people where we will focus on having a live class, which is, I believe, is going to be April 29th or 30th, like whatever the last Sunday is, so that you have the entire month of May of accountability, creating a routine, sticking to that routine, and getting your shit with me, because there is like at least five, if not 6 days a week of accountability with me, where your questions are answered by me. Like, there isn't another person. And I know for a fact that other coaches out there charge upwards of about $1,500 for this shit. I don't charge anywhere near that. And there are payment plans. I think one of them is going to be like $57 a week for like 7 payments or whatever it works out to be. So be starting to open that up to where you can join and start working on the worksheets to get clear on exactly what you want. And then we're going to dive in deep, and it's going to be intense for the month with me. And it's hella fun. But anyway, I've almost talked enough. And I've nearly forgotten about my calendar. So, for the Tuesday, running the whole damn show. Yeah, you are running the whole damn show. Why? Because you're a master of fucking manifesting. You're the one that's in control of everything, period. And seriously, you're a fucking treat. Of course you are. Why? Because you are the sexiest bitch or dude up on the face of this planet. And those are just facts. This is what we say about negative ass thoughts. Fuck that noise. Yeah, put that shit right here in the trash where it belongs, because you know the owl's always hungry for the bullshit. And lastly, can't fucking fail. Yeah, you can't fucking fail at manifestation. Why? Because you are the god of your reality, and whatever you say goes. Your dominant thought about the topic, subject, whatever that it is in your 3D reality is what you see mirrored back to you, reflected back to you. Those are just facts. So anyways, back to the question. One of the subscribers was wanting me to make a video about what they call good girl behavior, and why is it okay to drop that, get what you want, ask for what you want, not think about others first, but focus the first place on your own needs, is whether those needs involve someone else or not. Well, here's what I think about that. That whole entire that you have to be the good girl or the good person. I mean, I think that a lot of people, the people who are going to subscribe to this negative ass assumption the most are generally people who identify as being female. Doesn't mean that there aren't men out there that might also have that, where you know, if you can't be a good person and have what you want, or if you want something, if you want financial freedom or to have money or to have certain life experiences, that must mean that you're like this terrible person. And they're like, that's not true. Like, that shit just needs to go right here in the owl where it belongs, because we're not going to subscribe or even think about that. My opinion about that, honestly, and I guess, I don't think this will really piss anybody off, but if it does, that's their own issue. I just think that that whole belief system was created to keep people in place. Because if you are taught that if you desire something, you're a terrible person, or if you go after what you want, that you've got to be greedy, like you're not a good person, you're not a good woman or whatever, those type of mindsets, I think, are to keep people in place, keep them down, keep them subservient. And that's not what I subscribe to at all. You're not a bad person for wanting what you want. You're not a bad person because you have a desire. Because as we all know, what? If you have a desire, creation's already finished, which means it already exists. So how can you be a bad person because you want something that already exists in the fucking first place? Hello? Like, that's just a bunch of flippity-flop bullshit. We're not going to subscribe to it fact. So if you are one of those people that feel like, if I have a desire, or I put myself first, or I put my needs first, that I'm this terrible, horrible person, like I'm not a good person anymore, I'm not a good woman anymore, good girl, what have you, terrible behavior, yeah. What you can do is, I'd write a FU letter to it. Write one of Nikki's infamous FU letters to that whole entire belief system, mindset, paradigm, whatever that it is that you want to call it. I'd write a FU letter to it. What do you think about that whole mindset? What do you think about being taught that mindset? How do you feel about it? And then burn that shit. Put it in the trash where it belongs. Just destroy it. Facts. You can also write a command letter to yourself about having a different thought system, or a command letter just to the topic in general. Like, yeah, I can have whatever I want, period. Like, whatever I say goes. There's just facts. I'm the opera and power of this reality, and I get what I want no matter what I want, and I'm still an amazing person no matter what I want, period. You can also do some EFT tapping to get rid of any resistance that you feel about that, like tap out those emotions. You can also affirm, I give myself permission to have anything I want. I give myself permission to manifest anything that I want. I can manifest my desires and I'm still a good person, or I'm still an amazing person. I'm worthy of everything I desire. It can be a worthiness issue. They can also just be subscribing to a mindset that you might have been taught over years. It tells you that if you want something, or if you put yourself first, put your needs first, that you're this terrible person, that it's not good girl behavior. Well, you know what? Just stick it in the trash where it belongs. Write a big fat fuck you letter to that motherfucker. Stick it in the garbage can. Burn that shit. And then go on affirming and persisting for what you want. Why? You're the opera and power of your reality. You can be, do, have anything that you want. It is up to you to have what you want by keeping your thoughts in line with your manifestation, by creating that to be your dominant thought, because you're the one that has the free will to choose your thoughts and your reality. But you're not this terrible person because you have desires, period. And the creation is already finished. So I just think that that whole argument about being a good girl or a good person is ridiculous, because you can't desire something that doesn't already exist. That creation's already finished. So how can you be a terrible person if you desire something that is already done? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't even make any logical sense. So obviously, like, I do follow the golden rule. I treat people like how I would want to be treated. You know, Neville did talk about that, but overall, having a desire to have like financial freedom, or to have a relationship with a person that you want, or to have certain life experiences doesn't make you a bad person. You're not a bad person for putting you first. It's your reality. You should be putting yourself first, because nothing would exist in your reality without you in the first place, because it's your reality. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I hope that answered that question for the subscriber. Affirm, like I said, that you give yourself permission to have whatever you want, that you're worthy to have your desires, that you can have anything that you want, and you're still a great, amazing person, because you are. And those are just hardcore motherfucking facts. So, hope this video was helpful to you. You know I'm going to be seeing you in about a week now that I'm back. My coaching is going to be back open. Rampages are going to be open. The Get Your Shit Bootcamp, the next one that's upcoming, is going to be open. And I do have, I'm going to be opening up this upcoming Tuesday, which, I don't know, is in a few days. So if you want to have any phone calls or emails with me, just go ahead and click the links below and join the bootcamp. It's hella dope. And it's a small ass group, and you get nearly daily interaction with me, not somebody who's answering for me, but with me. So anyway, until next week, I'll see you later.